Andy, second successive 3-0 win and another good afternoon.
Result-wise, yeah, really good. If we split the game into half, first half, we weren't quite out, even though we got the goal. I thought Marine worked ever so hard and caused a lot of problems. We had to change the shape to nullify their threat, which again just shows the adaptability of the squad we've got and the information we give them is right. So we had to make that change, and yeah, the players then controlled it. The second half was more like us. I think you can see the players, and the message at half time was control, get composed and play from the shape we're giving you, and they did. And the fullbacks were without balls and the two centre forwards worked hard. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. Again, we can still always improve on performance, but massive thank you for the fans turning out. There's a lot of expectation on the players' shoulders. So when the passes are going astray, it's not from them not trying, it's just from the atmosphere. They get excited, and yeah, so again, overall, we're pleased.
How important was that first goal then, considering your thoughts on the performance in the first half?
Yeah, it gave us something to come in at half time with and speak. The messages didn't change. They were just a case of, okay, we've got that goal, they will have to come out at some point. And yeah, it calmed us down a little bit. And it just shows you we've got a threat from set pieces now. We've got a joint top scorer with the centre half. And that's what we are. We are a big side, we can play football. So yeah, pleased for Boise to get on that. And again, just shows you the weapon we've got from Brad Nicholson's throw. Yeah,
for Boise, doubling his tally from the whole of last season in the second game, which is great, and hopefully that just continues.
Yeah, and again, it shows you the robustness of the players that we've got now, where they are throwing themselves at the balls in the box, and we are getting first contacts in both boxes. So the work we're doing as a staff, as a club, as a team, is proving that we're in the right direction. There's still a lot to work on, like the first half wasn't us, but there's ways to win games, and you find ways to win games, and we did today. We battled hard, and it wasn't always going to be a free-flowing football because we knew they'd press. And again, in my pre-match interviews, I was saying it won't be an easy game, and it wasn't. It proved that. And I think Marine are a very good side. The shape was good, and it caused problems.
2 strikers off the map for the season as well, which is always a positive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's important Danny gets goals. He does work hard with the team. He is frustrated at times. I think fans see the jokey side of it. For a manager side, it is frustrating at times, but you know what you're going to get from Danny. You're going to get 100% work rate all the time, and you're going to get him putting his body in the way of centre halves and winding them up. And then Sam Fishburn, really pleased for him. He's a really hard-working young lad, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. And you can see from the reaction of the players, really loved that he scored, because he's that likeable fool, if you want. He's the one that does take a lot of brunt of the jokes, but he's a good lad, and he's something that we can really work on this season with him. He's got a good frame about him, he's got a desire to score goals, and I'm really pleased for him.
I know we'll speak obviously about the goals and how they work, but the second one, route one, great from Ross, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, you've got Ross's distribution that can do that, and you've got people that are willing runners, and Danny finished from a tight angle. So yeah, if you think about goals, we've scored goals in all sorts of different ways, from a long throw, a direct pass, and then a cross for Sam. So, and headed back from Danny to Sam, sorry. So we had worked the goals in different ways. And again, it just shows you the desire of the players to get in those areas. I think it's a 70-odd minute where Danny's running behind their centre half because the space has been vacated by the fullback. So recognising that space and then taking full advantage of it. So yeah, there's different ways of scoring goals, and it just shows you that if we're not going one way, we can knock on the other door.
Another clean sheet, which must be for you as pleasing as anything.
Yeah, for the team as a whole, we work hard on keeping clean sheets, and scoff's always into the players' ears. You don't concede a goal, you're not going to lose, and that's the brutal reality of it. So yeah, we pride ourselves on keeping clean sheets. Again, that comes from centre halves putting challenges in, midfielders pick up second balls, and centre forwards leading from the front. So it's and obviously Ross in goal. So obviously it's a team effort, and again, the subs that came on impacted it really well. Again, it doesn't weaken us when we bring subs on. And again, Tuesday might be a different team that we put out, a bit of freshness. So it's something to think about, because the players all applied themselves really well, and it gives me a headache.
Everyone come through it okay?
Yeah, no injuries at all. Just made changes because we can do, and that's the good thing about the 5 subs. We've got 5 subs that'll impact the game, and like I said, they've all done a good shift, and that's what I wanted from them.
You spoke about the support right at the start, but 4,500 again at this level, it's incredible, isn't it?
It is. I'm just saying on radio there, you forget sometimes that in National League North, due to the support, Obviously it's up to us now to get us up those divisions, and hopefully with your support. Like I said the other day, it's a cliche of a 12th man. It really is. Once you start singing and the crowd pumping, you'll see the players' reactions, and hopefully you do see the reactions second half.